What we have here is an American elm. It has been infected with Dutch elm disease. Currently on the property we have hundreds of elms, being that we're in a wetter area and they like low-lying wetter properties. The American elm, we started getting the Dutch elm disease in the early 30s and 40s. It has spread in our control measures. With how bad this one is infected, our plans will be to remove it before it gets any further infected or before root graft could be a problem with it. The disease is brought on by a beetle. The beetle infects portions of the tree. As the disease works down up the branch and then down to the trunk, it gets into the root system and then goes back up the tree almost like the effect of a volcano and eliminates the entire tree. We have a treatment program and a management program in process on the property. We try to, on our prize elm trees, we treat those with a preventative once every 3 years. And on trees that have an infection rate of about 5%, we will make an attempt to reduce the disease and save the tree. What we're looking here is a close-up of Dutch elm disease. It started to affect this one here. It's worked its way up, and it'll go to the rest of the tree. For treatment purposes, on a healthy tree, we look for buds that have already been set. Once the bud's been set, usually around June 15th, we can start injecting the tree. Every now and then you get a tree that's allergic to the product going into it, and it causes the tree to defoliate. It doesn't necessarily kill the tree, but it does defoliate it, and the tree bounces back with new leaves. So we want to make sure the buds are set, just in case we make that mistake. This tree here is another one that will be slated for removal. What we have here is an American elm that we've had on a treatment program for several years. It has a diameter of 29 inches and a canopy spread of roughly 125 feet from side to side. It's about 80 feet in height. This tree is about halfway through its life expectancy. You'll get to see the magnificence of it and the neat branch structure that they have. Adds a lot of value to our property, so this is one we treat. We pick and choose because of the expense of doing that and the time consuming of treating. We have a limited window to where we can do it, so our primary trees get first care. The arborist to treat an elm like that on a preventative basis charges $25 per diameter inch. On a 29-inch tree, that's going to calculate to $725. The treatment does last 3 years, so it's on a 3-year basis, breaking your cost down to about $250 a year. The sisters are equipped and we're equipped to do our treatments in-house, and this controls our costs.